Good morning, Bella. It's a very hot, humid day today, isn't it? What's that? What is that, huh? It's first week of June. Finally have a car that's somewhat reliable. And it's time to start this thing up and go dump the tanks and get it ready to hit the road for a couple of weeks. Of course, that's locked. I'm a responsible RV owner. It's been probably about a month and a half, 2 months since I fired this guy up. Fire it up usually once a month, once every other month when I'm not using it, just to make sure that when I do need it, it's gonna work. Just turn the fuel pump on, some fuel in the tank. You can hear that pump. It's probably been a while since it's had to actually move fuel. I think it's tone change, which means it's actually putting fuel in there now. That runs for a little bit. We're gonna choke us up here. Let's see if I can get it started. How many pulls it's gonna take? Sometimes it doesn't take hardly any. Sometimes I'm out here for a second, so we'll see. Wow, first pull. First pull. Make sure we turn the fans on. We don't want to overheat it this year. Let's let all that gas run out so I can refill it and make sure that we got a full tank. It's 84 today and 104 in the sun on the side of the RV. I don't think I need this anymore, so we're gonna shove them in here and then I'm gonna check all the fluids. It's a pretty old RV, and I like to just check all the fluids every time I drive it. Yep, that's full. That's good. It's full. We have a napkin. I can check the engine oil and the power steering fluid. We're I don't know if you can see on this wood here, but it does have a small leak. Not 100% sure what that is. It hasn't really showed up on any dipsticks yet. I don't know. I know it's coming from those lines. I leave this battery unplugged now when we're not using it for the starter battery because it hasn't been charging off of the system since we got it, and fixing all of the original charging components for these 12-volt batteries have just never been high on my list. So I'll just take the negative cable when I'm not using it and just pull it off the battery. I know it's not the best for these side posts to just keep doing that to them, but what I should do is get something with a wing nut on there, and then I could just wing nut the negative post off and on. But again, the 12-volt system is never really that high on my priority just because it works well enough. The big trick with these is just don't over tighten them. When they're snug, they're snug. You over tighten it, that's how you strip out the threads in your battery. All right, I should be able to start it now. Put this tool chest on board in the basement, and I'll come back and start it.
Just going hot dog. It's a hot day today. It says it's 84, but it feels much warmer. We're tearing down. Every time I tear down, I'm pulling reflectix and...
One of the ways that we keep rodents out of here is by using steel wool and basically anything that's got an outside hole to it, so that we don't ever have to worry about it. You see right there, I made a drain hose in here for humidity and when we had a leak, and when I put that through the hole, I did that to it. So we just checked all of our fluids, oil, transmission, power steering fluid, it's all good. So whatever leaking is a small enough leak that as long as I pay attention to it, it shouldn't leave us stranded anywhere. Well, let me get all this buttoned up and then we'll hit the road. I'm trying to figure out why our air conditioner or our batteries aren't charging right now before it wasn't set. So we're discharging the batteries by 10 to 11 amps right now. We shouldn't be. We should be charging with that generator. So let me set a GPS and let's hit the road. Finally. We're out. We're moving. And the fan clutch is working. We're staying below 210. The repair worked brilliantly. Before that fan clutch wouldn't kick on until it got to be about 250, guys. It was really scaring the crap out of me. So this RV is going to stay nice and cool from now on.
It looks like way in the red.
Yeah. Well, and I put a 160-degree thermostat in here because I know that these things have to run cool. Turn some fans on and just crack some windows and get some air moving in here.
Hey, want to help us out? Subscribe to our channel. It's totally free and it would really bring us joy. Then click the bell notification so you know when we have a new video up. Thanks.
It's overheated the generator.
Oh, that's why it turned off.
As soon as I get this plugged in and draining, I'll go start it back up. I'm trying to charge these batteries up so that we can get ready for boondocking. I forgot that everything has a balance. When you have that, when that AC is cooking on absolutely high, you can't run those the battery charger on high. I gotta balance that next. At least the AC is still running. God, last year when the generator would shut off on a day like this, we would just cry.
Babies, excuse me. It's cool in here, Bill.
It was nicer in here before I had to shut the AC off 1,000 times figuring it out, but now I know. Again, I'd rather know now before we hit the road than having all these problems the first day off doing like completely miserable.
There was just a really cool bolt of lightning right there. I wish we had caught it.
Yeah, we got this done just in time. I'm glad we didn't delay down much longer. If we waited until 2 to get rolling, we would have been in the middle of this morning.
And still, it's only 30% chance of storms right now, but it looks like there's one coming.
Looks like a lot more than 30. But I mean, there's blue skies over
Oh,
there too.
darn it! And then I missed lightning over here.
You can see the rain falling.
I know you can see it. Looks like a nice big lot. Snowda, shaved ice and snow cones and stuff.
We didn't get time for spring rainstorm on the way back. I'm so happy everything works.
These wipers.
Where is it? Where's the toy? Find it. It is boondocking day, everybody. It's really warm today. But we've been here long enough. We pulled in, I think, the first week of December, second week of December. Well, we've been here ever since. Been trying to leave since May. I've been trying to leave for the last month. Frick, she has no idea that you have her toy, does she? She has no idea that you have her toy. Nope. Nope. Yeah, we've been trying to leave for the last month, but mechanical problems and car issues. We've broken a car, and the van that we borrowed wasn't doing so well when we first got it. It's still got a power steering leak, but it's good enough to take on the road. I got a new power steering rack for it, so it's just a matter of like throwing it in, but we got plans and I want to get Audrey working. Bella, how did you not find this? It's right here. Where's the toy? Bella. Bella. Bro, it's right there. Bella, it's right there. There. Get out of here, goofball. That took you way too long. You're tired. Good. Then you'll sleep well. That's the plan today. Just get her exhausted so the rest of the day goes really easy for her. Okay, Audrey's inside, getting the front all pulled apart. I just gassed up the generator. We're gonna, let's get power disconnected so then I can put a load on those batteries and set the charger when I fire up that generator. This cord's a little warm, but the AC's been running all day, so it's been really humid. We won't need this for a little while. I haven't checked this in a while. This strap is right here. The one-handed cameraman. I'm just checking the tightness of the strap. It's very tight. It's bolted in down here on the feet, but I just want to check all of my little straps because I do have a few of them in this RV. That door is heavy. So I have these strapped up because I haven't been working in, forever. I got my Jenny strap in here. Yeah, that's strapped enough, so okay, that's good. All right, so I'm gonna go wind that cable up and fire up the generator. So here we go. Showtime. Okay, I'm just pretty much done there, and as you can see, the thing underneath the bus is the stool on that side of it. So we're gonna take Audrey's car here. We're gonna take the RV. I'm gonna put it right here so that I can move her car over in here. I don't have to worry about trying to start a car that doesn't really want to run. And there we are. We made it. It took me about, I don't know, an hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes. You can see our temperature is staying really low. It's the hottest it's been the whole trip. 210 is very acceptable. Matter of fact, the fan kind of was sticking a little bit. It's new, and so I'm gonna give it some time to see. It only really disengaged once the entire hour and a half trip, so I'm probably using a little bit more gas to keep that running. We got 70 amps running to keep that AC running, so I'm gonna go refill that generator. All right, let's get the generator on.